Radical. Radical. Radical.
Welcome to another Show Off Saturdays. And tonight we're going to be playing Should I Keep It or Trash It? I did this once before, and I figure, I didn't have any big plans for this one tonight, so, you know what, just going to whip something up. I normally clean on the weekend, so what better time to do something like this? Now, first up, we're going to put this on the chopping block here and decide if we're going to throw it in the trash. Ultimate car wash. Now, I used this for a while with a sprayer, and it came with a whole, system. Well, this didn't come with a system, but you use something like this in the sprayer. And what I found was I got all kind of water spots when I used it. And, it kind of defeated the purpose. Washing the car with this, and it looked great for a while, but then the thick water spots remained. Probably because what happens is on a hot day, I don't know the science behind it, but the minerals do something on your car's paint surface. So I basically just switched from this to water, and it looked better with water. Also, another reason I'm not going to keep this is, look at the bottom. Some funky stuff happening. You see that kind of film, So this is easy. That one gets trashed. Next up, we got something, ironically, that was found in the trash. Remember James? James sometimes was featured with my talks with Kenny, and I work with James. James found this in the trash. And James came up to me and he's like, "Hey, Rick, I found this in the trash." And, I was going to have a yard sale, and he said, "You might want to try to sell this at your yard sale." This is dead silent. It was literally thrown in the trash. And look, Rob Lowe, he's crying about that. You see that tear on the corner? It's actually, well, this is not perfect. If this was being graded, this would not be Gem Mint 10 or whatever because of that mark right there. Catherine, Mary Stewart, and Rob Lowe. So he's got second billing in this one. Catherine, Mary Stewart, and then Rob Lowe. You know what? I'm going to keep this because I'm going to beef up what eventually will be my movie collection. Going to do a movie collection upload. Not going to have that by letter. Just going to do a big old movie collection upload. So this one, we're going to keep this one. But I still throw it on the floor. Next up, we got an instruction manual for Super Mario Land. I had a Game Boy a couple years back. I think I got it maybe at a yard sale. Got a Game Boy, but then I cannot find the Game Boy. Then I found the Game Boy, and then I wound up selling it to a mother and her kid for not much money because he had broke one of his systems, and I kind of felt bad, and I was like, "Hey, you know what? You can have this. 20, 25 bucks. I only had like 3 games with the Game Boy. It was one of the originals. And, I'm not going to go back and get an original Game Boy. And I don't have Super Mario Land. I couldn't find a manual at the time, but it's one of the games that I sold, the mom and the kid. And we'll take a look through this manual to see in what condition it's in. Okay. Very simplistic controls here. And you see that right there? That's a better D-pad than what's going to be on the Intellivision Amico. This is probably more technically advanced than anything on the Amico. Probably a much better game than anything on the Amico. There you go. So what am I going to do with this? I don't have the game. I don't have the system. I'm going to keep it. You know why I'm going to keep it? Because there's some loser nerd out there that probably will pay me top dollar for something like this, or, I don't know. I'll keep it. Might as well. It's not taking up that much space, so I'll keep this. Right? This might be a controversial decision, me keeping this, but I'm going to keep it. Next up, we got a shirt. Okay. It's an American Eagle shirt. That is the Mighty Mighty Eagle. It's a very important shirt to me. This is probably my most complimented shirt of all time. So you might say, Rick, why are you considering throwing it in the garbage? You see this right here? It's seen better days. Yes, it has. See that right there? It's also bad on this side here. This shirt for years was my go-to. It was my date shirt, right? Everyone has like a shirt where it just fits you perfectly. And you know, even if you're not like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and years ago I was not. Nowadays I'm much more defined than I was years back. But something about this shirt, I knew I looked amazing, right? And it just gave me such a confidence boost. I was probably playing out of my league at the time, talking to 9s out of 10s at the time. Now it's a normal thing, right? Because, well, things are better. My confidence level is through the freaking roof, you know. Just, you know, in general, like my game got better. But everyone has that article of clothing that really kind of molded you into the trim hound that you became, if any of you became trim hounds ever. And this was that shirt for me. I mean, come on, look at there. I mean, of course it's trash. Of course it is. It's gonna go ahead and yeah, we threw that one away. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep old dirty shirts. What do you think? What do you think? Last up, we got this. It ain't Christmas time. This ain't no Christmas in June. It's a Duck Dynasty Bag. All right. Now that's a show that used to be on. I don't think it's on anymore. Apparently there's 4 rednecks here. I never saw the show, but apparently they hunted ducks and they did redneckian type stuff, right? All wearing the camo there. Let's see. What I like about this is it's a regular bag. You can fit things in the regular bag section right there. A little flimsy though. But you also got these cool pockets right there, right? So you got multiple storage. Although here's the deal. Look here, look here. We got some stain marks. Okay. And by the way, I have no idea how I came across this. Like, maybe somebody left it here, and maybe they threw up in it, or looks more like crap. Maybe somebody took a crap in it, you know. I just can't see any reason why I would want to keep this, right? Not a big fan of the show. It is not Christmas time, and it literally it might have crap in it. So there's no way I can keep this. I know doing this will probably cause all the hardcore Duck Dynasty fans here to unsubscribe, but fuck it. Fuck it. I'm not keeping a shitty bag.